Good morning. It is July 6th, and it's a Monday. Let's see what's happening. Well, we enjoyed a nice 4th of July weekend down in Wildwood on Chris and Tina's newly finished boat. They've been working on it for months and months as Chris has been in and out of the hospital. So that's sort of been their saving grace. Really nice to see both of them light up in excitement to show off their toy and share it with us. So that was really fun. We did some swimming in the bay. We went to the beach, went out to a couple local places. I will say some of the people down there, the community, I'm not sure how they're processing and taking action regarding the virus. Didn't really seem like too many people were concerned about it. I don't know exactly how to feel. Part of me knows that I'm healthy and that your mindset and your attention to your body on a daily basis has a lot to do with your physical well-being. I feel like I've done that work and I continue to do that work, so I'm not necessarily frightened, or I haven't been stopping in my tracks. I have been social distancing and I have been wearing a mask when I need to, but down in Wildwood I noticed a lot of people weren't really doing all of that. So it was a little eye-opening, I should say, that there are large groups of people who do not give a fuck. And I guess we'll see what happens with who catches it and who doesn't. I don't know. That's a really tough situation to grasp and have a handle on, because this is the United States. We are built on our rights and freedoms, yet there's a pandemic happening and we all need to sort of address that. So, tough situation. And then on top of that, there's also the Black Lives Matter movement happening, and it's kind of strange because, the people who were, I guess, complaining that their rights are being taken away from them because they have to wear a mask, they're the same people who are complaining about the Black Lives Matter movement, which really addresses the same thing: the rights and freedoms of every individual in the country. So the more I talk about it with others, I realize that you just have to be empathetic towards everybody and realize that we're all sort of, there are skewed lines here and there, don't get me wrong. There are people out there who are just not educated, and they unfortunately fall into the wrong mindset, and they have ill intent. But there are tons of people who are not ill-intentioned, and they just sort of pick a side. And And the way I've been sort of comparing it recently is that it's kind of just like a cultural thing that, like, some people choose to go Democratic, some people choose to go Republican, left, right, whatever you want to call it, that it's more like a sports team to them. It's a cultural thing rather than like a fully fleshed out, educated conversation about the issues. So, yeah, been thinking about all of that as I was thrown into, the complete opposite of what I'm normally in, which is in Los Angeles, where everyone, for the most part, is pretty far left. And over this weekend, I was just completely submerged in a Trump nation. Everyone. I mean, there was a few that weren't, but interesting to see and observe. Anyway, overall, it was a good time because we got to enjoy the beach. We got to spend time with family, and we got to hang out on the boat. So that itself was very enjoyable. It was a good 4th of July, I would say. So now we're back here in Hillsborough and back up on the mountain, doing my journaling. And today actually should be super fun. I'm going to go record drums at Morello's for a song that we kind of just, I don't want to say threw together. He kind of had this riff and we started jamming on it, and we turned it into a mini song. It's like a 2-minute thing. So we're trying to just do like this one and then hopefully put together a few more before I leave. And that date may change. I might try to stay for an extra week just because there's nothing really happening in Los Angeles, and once I'm back, I'm back. So yeah. As for my acting projects and whatnot, over this weekend, I didn't really do too much. I did write, but I didn't really do much. But I'm going to get back into it this week. Today I'm just going to do my journaling, my reading, and a little bit of yoga, just get into the body, stretch, and then, I'm just focusing on this song. I'm listening to the track that they pre-recorded for me, and thinking about the feel of it. And I'll probably just let things come to me as I record it, but I have a few ideas that I'll sort of use as placeholders, I guess I would call them. Like the feel of certain fills and grooves, like it will sort of come to me as I'm doing it, but I can preset it in my head so that I understand the timing and the rhythm of that section, so that I can improvise in the moment within what I already know. So that's it for today. And then I spent some time yesterday with Kate and Alex and young Alex, and we had some fun just chilling. And that's all I can think of for now. until after. Holly, Maggie.
You okay? I'm having fun.
Maggie.
She's like, I think I'm having fun. I'm scared, but I love it. Holly doesn't even realize she's in a car. No. She's like, I'm in my bed.
Okay. You have more question for me? To other people. Okay. And what about beyond? I mean, I know that you sort of have a, I guess everybody has this, but personal growth ties into your business, right? So were there any mentorships that you had that taught you something about yourself, maybe, that allowed you to do something in your business that you were at a roadblock or something like that? Yeah. I had and he was an unofficial mentor, right? But I had a client who ended up, opening his doors to me, more or less, and he's multimillionaire. And, we grew really I felt I had to protect these earnings, I felt I had to protect the systems that I built, and the processes and so on and so forth, and the clients, right? But what I learned from him was, to just be kind and be nice to those who work for you. Oh.